Then he said to them in his teaching, beware of scribes who desire to go around in long robes, love greetings in the marketplace, the best seats in the synagogues, and the best places at feasts, who devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayers. These will receive greater condemnation. Woe to those who decree unrighteousness decrees, who write misfortune which they have prescribed, to rob the needy of justice and to take what is right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. What will you do in the day of punishment, in the desolation which will come from afar? To whom will you flee for help, and where will you leave your glory? Without me they shall bow down among the prisoners, and they shall fall among the slain. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. Woe to Azariah, the rod of my anger, and the staff in whose hand is my indignation. I will send him against an ungodly nation and against the people of my wrath. I will give him charge to seize the spoil, to take the prey, and to tread him down like the mire of streets. Yet he does not mean so, nor does his heart think so. And it is in his heart to destroy and cut off all, not a few nations. For he says, are not my princes altogether kings? Is not Kano like Carchemish? Or is not Hamath like Arpad? Is not Samaria like Damascus? As my hand has found the kingdoms of the idols, who carved images excelled thus those of Jerusalem and Samaria, as I have done to Samaria and her idols, shall I not be also to Jerusalem and her idols? Therefore it shall come to pass, when the Lord has performed all his work on Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, that he will say, I will punish the fruit of the arrogant heart of the king of Assyria, the glory of his haughty looks. For he says, by the strength of my hand I have done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent, also I have removed the boundaries of the people, and have robbed their treasuries. So I have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man. My hand has found like a nest the riches of the people. And as one gathers eggs that are left, I have gathered all the earth. And there was no one who moved his wing, nor opened his mouth like with even a peep. Shall the axe boast itself against him who chops with it? Or shall the saw exalt itself against whom who saws with it? As if a rod could wield itself against those who lift it up, or as if a staff could lift it up, as if it were not wood. Therefore the Lord of hosts, will send leanness among his fat ones, and under his glory he will kindle a burning, like the burning of a fire. So the light of Israel will be for a fire, and his Holy One for a flame. It will burn and devour his thorns and his briars in one day, and it will consume the glory of his forest and his fruitful field, both soul and body, and they will be as when a sick man wastes away. Then the rest of the trees of his glory, of his forest, will be so few in number that a child may write them.